Hey guys, so I'm coming to you live again for my day 3 of my 29-day live challenge, and today I'm going to tell you 29 of my business tips. So I'm going to be really quick and really fast because I'm hot and I want to be quick. So obviously, before I go into my 29 business tips for my live challenge, if you are not familiar, I am a complete entrepreneur. I do not have a job. I co-own a company called, co-own the company Dunamis Women Enterprise with my mom, where we guide women to faith through spiritual mentorship, prayer, and coaching so that they can experience healing within their soul and transform their life and relationships. I'm also the executive director of a nonprofit called Dunamis Community Advocate Services, where we ignite the power within youth in the community through our mentoring program, our scholarship pageant, and our outreach events. So those are the two, one business and nonprofit that I do have. A lot of people ask me have I ever worked a job before? No. I did work part-time for Girl Scouts, but that was pretty much it. Never really used my degree to apply for a full-time job. Just stepped out of college and kind of been an entrepreneur ever since. So, and by entrepreneur, I mean literally no job. So if you work a job and then you have a business, that's a whole nother thing if you consider that to be entrepreneur. So thank you for watching, everyone that's on here. However, I'm going to give you my biz tips, whether you are entrepreneur or you are having your own business, what I do to kind of stay focused within my business or things that can help you with your business. So here are the 29 tips that I'm going to give you. All right. One, what I always do for my business is I write down my vision. It's really good to kind of have your vision in your head and you see it, but one, you definitely need to write it down. Because one, you're going to try to do all those things within that vision within that year. And I think that things happen on their own timing. And so I definitely think that you need to write it down and be able to see kind of how it can transpire throughout the years and not try to have all that within 1 year. Because if you're a visionary, you really do try to kind of do everything. So thank you. And thank you for saying that I'm glowing today. I feel really hot today. So number 2, write not only your vision, but write out your financial goals. How much money do you actually want to make within a year? And be realistic, okay? Some people like to go from 0 to 3 million. That's just, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that's not realistic, but be realistic of how much money you necessarily want to make through your business. And what I actually do is break down the different parts of my business and what I want those different areas to be able to make as far as revenue. But that's a whole nother different post that I'm not going to go into. But write out your financial goal. Number 3, join a business group that can support your business. So whatever that looks like, I think that you need to be around other business owners, around other entrepreneurs. I am not a big networker, so a lot of people like to say network tons. Me, I get overwhelmed with networking. I think there's sometimes too many people that you need to meet. But I think if you join a nice support group or a mastermind like how I'm in that can be able to support you through your business, I think that's very important to be able to have that. So when I say a group that fits you, it has to fit your industry, okay? And what feels good for you. Number 4, network with people who are not in your industry. So I know I just said join a business group, but also network with people who are not in your industry. Sometimes we like to just network with everybody who's doing the same thing that we're doing. And that's not necessarily good. I've always talked to people who are not in my industry and learned so much more from them based upon their business and what they're doing within their business to help me in my business, even though we have 2 different industries. So I'm not saying join a group of people in a different industry, but network with people in a different industry. You could join a group of someone who understands your pain points, who understands the industry that you're in, but also network with people who are completely, totally not in your industry, but they may be successful within their business. Which brings me to my number 5 tip, get a mentor. I think that oftentimes we like to have a business and we are entrepreneur and we think we know everything, and now we just put on the entrepreneur hat like, oh yes, I'm the boss. No, get a mentor. You don't necessarily know everything about your business and don't think that you do. Get someone to be able to help you and guide you and ask. And that mentor does not have to be in your industry, okay? I've always had mentors who are a lot older than me. Number 6, if you're going to have your own business, you got to grind. that's just the point blank. That's my last tip. Grind and grit. All right. Your passion, your empowerment, your emotions motivate you to start, but your grit finishes what you started. So you got to grind. You got to get some grit. You got to go in hard for what it is that you like and what you do. And you got to grind every single day when you're an entrepreneur, or when you're running a business. Even if you have a job and you have a business on the side, the energy that you put necessarily within your job is not the energy you're going to put in your business to make those dollars happen. So grind and get grit. Don't just go off of your emotions, which empower you to start, but grit finishes what you started. Okay. Number 7, it has to be more than money. That's just me. A lot of people go into business for money, and that's great. A lot of people want to make a lot of money, but to me, a business is not just about money. It's also about leaving a legacy. It's about leaving something that you can pass down. And I think that when you think about other than yourself and the money that you want to gain, then your business has more of a meaning behind it. So find another passion behind the money and just, kind of go for whatever that is, whether it's your kids, whether that's, you want to travel, whether it's when you see the world, but just not money alone. I mean, you can have all the money in the world, but you don't have anything to share with. It's just pointless. So number 8, that brings us to the point of finding your passion. For me, I love what I do. So even when I'm not making the money that I want to make, I love doing it. So I definitely think that you should find and implement your business around your passion. Obviously, don't just have a hobby, but incorporate your passion with your business and what you love. And a lot of people, ask me that, and I think that's so important. You gotta love it. You gotta have a passion for it, because when you're an entrepreneur, every day ain't gonna be the same. The money ain't gonna be the same. And so your passion has to stay the same, because if not, you're just gonna want to quit and switch to something else. And yeah. Number 9. So my last, this tip is don't talk business with people who ain't in business. I don't know if ain't honestly, ain't is not a word, but don't talk business with people who are not in business, okay? Because you can share your business strategies, you can share your ideas, you can show your visions with people, but if they're not in business, if they're not an entrepreneur, they're not going to understand anything that what you're saying anyway. Like, it's okay to talk to mama and she supports you, but stop having dialogue with people who don't even understand where you are, because it's just pointless and they're not going to understand what you do. Number 10, save money. I think a lot of times we like to spend a lot of money and we think that we have to spend a lot of money to be in business, but save as much money as you can. I'm like the cheapest person ever. So save money. You don't have to splurge all over everything if you're being a business person or you're an entrepreneur. Make sure you're keeping track of your own dollars and the money that you bring into your pocket, okay? Number 11, invest. Do not spend crazy. There's a difference between investing in your business and spending crazy on your business. A lot of times people think because they have a business that they have to spend tons of money to show how crazy and savvy they are, and that's just being business. You got to spend money. No, there's a difference when you're investing in something that's going to help your business versus just spending on everything to make your business happen. A lot of times people like to go into business and get the high top, quality technology. I got to get everything to be effective. Some people will start business with this horrible HP, not to you HP users, but I'm a Mac, the wackest camera, and they still make a lot of money, okay? So do not think that you gotta just spend all this stuff. Obviously, depending on your industry, you need to invest gradually, but don't wait until all that stuff. Just learn how to invest and cut back a lot of the random spending, okay? Tip number 12, don't believe in competition. Oftentimes when you're in business, you see other people in the same industry as you see what they're doing, and then you think that it's competition or, oh my God, they stole my idea. There's no such thing as competition, especially when you realize that you're in your passion. If this is what God necessarily told you, if this is what you believe in, and this is your business, then do not necessarily always look at the other competition and how you got to outweigh them. Yes, Burger King looks at McDonald's. However, Burger King stands strong in what Burger King is, and McDonald's stands strong in what McDonald's is. They're not sitting here fighting and getting all mad at each other, okay? So stay confident in what it is that you have, and do not always look at competition as like a threat to you, okay? Everybody want burgers, okay? There you go. Number 13, be unique. That's another tip. Be unique. People always say, well, what does dunamis mean, Ariel? I don't even know what that means. I really don't care about explaining my business to people because I know it's unique. And once I explain what dunamis is, when you see dunamis again, you're going to remember me. Try to be unique with your business. McDonald's, there's only one McDonald's. There's only one Burger King. There's only one Coca-Cola. And I think a lot of times if you have tons of businesses and everyone's called JJ Fish, I mean, you're not setting yourself apart. I see people have like beautiful or mompreneur and all this different stuff. There's tons of mompreneurs out there. What sets you apart from everybody else? Be unique in your name, be unique in your brand, be unique in your business, be unique in your colors. I can go all into branding, but be unique. And even if you have to explain your business to people, like I said, I don't mind educating people about what Dunamis is, because when they see it again, they know me. I meet people like, oh, Aria, I'm in Virginia and saw Dunamis. Thought of you. Good. Okay? I don't want to be meshed with everybody else. And when you Google us, we pop up. That's what I like. Okay. Number 14, turn off your phone. If you're an entrepreneur and you like to work from home, turn your phone off, okay? Because a lot of times people think that you're available because you're an entrepreneur and they may work 9 to 5, but in order to get work done, turn your phone off and stay focused. Now, obviously, there's some things to that if you have children, but I like to turn my phone off, except for me doing a live right now. However, I turn it off. If I'm at work and I need to get some stuff done, there's no need for you to be texting or calling me during the day, because it distracts you and you'll look up and you end up being on the phone for 2 hours and you haven't got anything what you need to get done. Okay, number 15, have fun with your company. If you're in business, have fun. Have fun with your customers, have fun with your employees, have fun with, yourself. Just have fun. There's no need for you to be stressed in your business, okay? Go to work every day having fun, laughing. Not everything needs to be uptight when you're running a business and when you're operating in a business. Number 16, I like to plan out my tasks for the day, and so I like to have at least 3 to 5 tasks that I want to accomplish that day. A lot of times people like to wake up and put like 10 tasks on their day, and that's not realistic. 3 to 5 tasks is okay. 2 of them need to be things that's going to help you get to the bigger vision, and then the other things need to just be things that you need to get done, okay? Because oftentimes when you overwhelm yourself, then you feel like you're not accomplished, and you feel more accomplished when you could check off those tasks. So try to have 3 to 5 tasks. 3 if you're starting off, 5 if you want to be a big shot, but I always list out the 5 things at least I want to get done that day, so I do not feel overwhelmed with all this list and things being carried over, okay? Number 17, invest in your learning, invest in your development. Like I said, I probably will never go back to school, but I do invest in business coaches and things like that I need to help me in my business. So whatever feels good for you, invest in your learning. Just because you went to school doesn't mean you know everything. You got to continue to keep learning. Which brings me to 18, reading books. Now, I fail sometimes reading books. I really do. But there's a lot of knowledge in books. So read them, okay? Read books. If people tell you this is a good book for you to read it so that it can help you within your business and get the books that you need to develop. Because a lot of times the questions that you all have answers to, or that I even have answers to, are in a book, and I'm just not reading it. So read the book. If you're going to ask me what books I'm reading, I'm going to do another live about that and tell you the books that I have in my thing. Number 19, I think it's important to journal your business journey. So journal kind of where you are and where you want to be and see that progress, because oftentimes we're in business and we don't think that we have a lot of wins, and we do have some wins and some things that we've necessarily accomplished. So definitely try to journal your process and see where you are and then where you are in the next step. And sometimes that works out really good to just see that you are progressing in your business. No matter where you're going, you're making a step forward. Number 20, get rid of leeches. I don't know how I say that very clear. People can see your vision and they can see what you are necessarily going to do with your business, and they attach to you because they see where you're going. And I have seen so many people be in business and have leeches around them, and people who are depleting them, and people who spend their money, and people who throw their ideas into their own vision, and you need to just get rid of them, okay? I know you want people to help you. I know you need support. I know you need people to be there for you, but it's nothing worse than having the worst leech or person in your business that can destroy it. So get rid of cousin, aunt, uncle, whoever it is, assistants. Get rid of them, because it's annoying, and nobody want no leech in their business. So bye, separate them from your business, okay? Number 21, get prayer partners. If you're spiritual, I think that it is so important to have prayer partners to help support you within your business and stay with you as it relates to prayer, and keeping you focused and grounded spiritually when it comes to your business. So definitely support yourself with prayer partners and people that can help support and believe in the miracles that you necessarily want to believe in for yourself, because there are some people out there that's going to do so, and those prayer partners don't got to be in your business, okay? Dang, y'all just be trying to mesh everybody all into your business. They don't got to be a part of your business. They can just pray with you. Number 22, I personally believe in silent success. A lot of times people want to be loud and tell the whole world about their business, and everybody needs to, know what I'm doing. That's good and all. I definitely think that people need to know what you're doing, because if they don't know about you, then they can't support you. However, silent success means that you can go up the success ladder without letting everybody know. A lot of millionaires that I know and entrepreneurs who are very successful, nobody knows their name. They are not all over Google. They are not all over social media. They are not all over the whole entire world. Being a business person does not mean that you got to be a speaker, doesn't mean you got to have a stage, doesn't mean that everybody has to know you. You can be successful very silently. And I love people who have silent success. I love people who can have maybe 300 followers, but they got 3 million in their bank account. You ain't got to have 300,000 followers to do so. So believe in silent success. All right. Getting a little passionate about this, but that's for my millennials. Okay. Number 23. Being busy doesn't mean you're handling business. That's my other tip, okay? Sometimes you can just have a relaxed day. You don't have to be like, oh my God, I gotta shoot out emails. Oh my God, I gotta go to this meeting. Oh my God, I gotta do this. I text so many people who say, oh my God, I have this tons of agenda. I cannot meet till like 2 months from now, Ariel. You ain't that busy. Okay, if a man called you up and said, let's go on a date, you'll go. You're not that busy. So being busy does not mean that you're handling business. Know that you can relax and chill and do your tasks and do what you need to do and have a cool, relaxed mind, and you don't have to be so busy within your mind to think that you're handling business, all right? So tip number, God, I'm going on to 16 minutes. I want it to be under 10 minutes for this video. Tip number 24, allow yourself to fail. I think oftentimes we think that success has to be success, and we don't think that business has failures in it. I failed a lot in business, and sometimes those business failures mean losing a lot of money. So allow yourself to fail. Obviously learn and get on the clearing track from your mentors, but being a successful business person means you have to take risks and you have to fail at some point. And that's okay. Number 25, cultivate your audience. If you're a business person, you need to cultivate the people that is your audience that you're serving. A lot of times people think that people just need to support you and you're going to put it out there and everybody going to buy. No, nurture them. Your business is not just about you. Really, to be honest, nobody cares about you. They care about them and how your product can help them and how your product can grow. And you are here to guide them on their journey. Now, yes, if you're associated with your brand, some people do care about your well-being, but don't nobody care. Like, they don't, just because you got a business don't mean they're going to start spending money and cash flow. So cultivate them, nurture them, talk to your audience, find out what they like, find out who they are, find out their struggles, and just be able to develop them, okay? Because if you just make it all about you, then, I don't know, that may not work. 26. Take 20-minute breaks in the day. So like what I'm doing right now in this video, obviously this is not making me any type of money. I'm trying to do a 29-day live challenge, but it is giving me a mental break. So when you're working, try to take a mental break. If you're someone who you cannot schedule all your stuff on social media with your posts, a lot of my stuff is scheduled on social media for my posts. So that's why I don't like when people text me and be like, oh, you just post on social media, but then everything is scheduled. However, when it comes to some 20-minute breaks, I think that it's important sometimes to just take a social media 20-minute break, get your mind focused, maybe, look at a clip, watch a video, whatever it is to just kind of relax your mind and you get a little bit of break throughout the day. Because if you're an entrepreneur, you know that you work more than an 8-hour shift. And number 27, try to spend one day out the week not really necessarily working, whether that's Saturday, whether that's Sunday, but just relax, have fun, take care of yourself, chill, whatever it is. I think that it's really good to relax your mind. And oftentimes we think that we need to always stay busy, but relaxing your mind is pretty good. All right. Number 28. Last tip, stay organized. I think I meet so many people who have a business and it looks very nice and appealing and they have all this great brand. And then when I contact them, they are like the unorganized person I've ever met. Try to stay organized. I think that's so important when you're running a business, that you need to stay organized, because when someone reaches out to you, you don't need to start getting organized at that standpoint. So get organized early on. And number 29, be proactive in your business and not reactive. And by being proactive in your business, that means take care of the things that you need to handle now so you don't have to react to certain situations when they come. Just try to be proactive with your brand and your vision and what you set, your planning. Definitely plan within your business, because if not, you're always going to be reactive and just responding to things as they go instead of actually planning things out. And that's one thing I've learned this year that really has helped me, is planning things effectively. All right, so now this 10-minute video has went to 20 minutes. I hope that you guys learned something from this 29 business tips. I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel so you can watch later. But thank you for staying with me for my day 3. And if you haven't watched day 1 or day 2, definitely go watch those videos on my YouTube channel at Ari World 3. Okay, talk to you later, and thank you for joining me. And tomorrow I'll do another live. All right, bye-bye.